Hi, welcome back to the channel, FIFA Mobile. Alright, I spent about 3.3 million to complete this SBC Advanced SBC 7 to claim this 99LM. Just to share with you, we have two players here. You can just fit them in, especially from the recent event. So with that, we have just need to buy 9 players. That 9 players cost me about 3.3 million, which I'm going to go through with you shortly. It's a bit tricky here, given the fact that the requirement. So you can see the countries I'm going to choose before we proceed. Alright, besides the 3 countries earlier, which is Brazil, Spain, France, there are 2 more countries, which is Switzerland and Serbia. Alright, so these are the 5 nations because there's a cap of 5 nations. Next, we go towards the teams that you need to select from. So let's start with Premier League. From Premier League, the team we're going to select apparently is Man City. So do remember to select Man City from Premier League. Then with the 5 nations as shared earlier, then definitely we're going to put a cap to the budget, 400,000. You can see here there are already 2 players you can get for a reasonable price given the masters of above 90 OVR. So just take a look here. We're trying to press down the cost. We're going to spend like less than 300,000 to get that player, assuming we could get about 250. Alright, some lucky fellas got it, so probably you can get 265 or so. Let's try again. Yep, alright, so 25 plus is possible. That's how we get this player. Alright, let's increase our budget slightly and see whether do we have another player you can choose from. So let's put it at 360 and hopefully get another one. Yes, this is the one I'm looking for. I managed to get a good price here. Alright, so 2 players already. In addition to the 2 other players we have already 4. We need another 7 more players to go. There's the other team you're going to select from. Basically, is La Liga. You go towards the team Valencia CF and you get this Carlos. So the price wise, let's try and see whether I can press it down further. 300,000. Alright, great. I think 2 plus, that's all you need in order to get this player. So quite happy with that. So really want to press all the costs down for the latest SBC 7, the last one to go. So let's increase the budget now and hunt for another player. Alright, after some effort, we found this 91ST. Quite happy with this. With that, we have bought another player, and now it's time to move on from this Man City and the other La Liga. Let's do Bundesliga, Frankfurt, and of course, we try to press it down first to 400,000 and see whether we can get a good player here. Alright, so this is one of the players you can buy, which I already have. So I need to pay anything for this 94LM, which is one of I call it the FOC players from the event. So with that, let's see, increase it to 500,000. Alright, we have the 96 Jovic there, and probably we can try our best to get it the best price, 4 plus. Alright, 400 plus thousand. Let's set it to 470, and then eventually hopefully we can get this player as well. I think 46 plus will do. We're gonna keep on adjusting the budget until we get the best price for every single player. That's how I keep the total budget to 3.3 million itself. Alright, so we get it for below 460 for this player. So now let's move on. We need to keep on hunting for the rest of the players. It do a lot of research in order to get this done because of the very complicated restrictions of nations, teams, of maximum I think 5, and of course 3 players per nation. So it just do about research before you go and embark. But since I have this so-called cheat sheet for you, so you can actually proceed to go accordingly. Just have 3.3 million, you'll be good to go. Alright, so this is another team I go after, and let's check out. So this is Serie A, Lazio. So you have this player here. It's like reasonable price. This will be one of the good players to get. Let's check out whether it can bring the cost down to 340. Okay, seems like a good price here. Let's get it done and over with. Right, so we have this player from Serie A Lazio. Let's see whether we have other players as well. Alright, let's check out this Uber Eats OL. Okay, Uber Eats OL team. Then let's try 400,000 and see whether we get some good players here. Alright, we can. This 94 RM will be a very good price because a recent player. Alright, we got it at a good 202 K itself. So this is one good player and cheap to get. So let's check out, increase the budget slightly, and let's see how things work out. Do we have another player right now? Alright, we have this 91 CM. Alright, so good price here. Let's get it done. 300 over 1000 for this 91 CM. Wow, really a lot of effort needed. As I shared earlier, you got to go for different teams, and then eventually, first you got to fixate the 5 countries, so at least you meet that criteria, and not forgetting not able to exceed 3 players per country. Alright, so we have done with these 2 players already. Let's check out any other players you can get. Just remove that 2 positions. Alright, so Marcelo. This will be another good player to get. 93 CB, Marcelo. Oh, unfortunately, you're gonna buy it slightly more expensive price of 539. Could have got it for 400 plus actually. So it's quite unfortunate there. Alright, so we are done with all the buying of all the 9 players per se, and then let's quickly go back to the SBC 7. Of course, I'm going to share with you later on SBC 4, 5, and 6, the players to get. Just showing you the picture. But of course, 7 is the most complicated. That's why I'm going through in full details with you. So now, time to fit in all the players. Alright, just going to fast forward this part. I'm going to show you these are the players again. Okay, so now with that, let's go ahead and proceed to claim our last SBC pack, and of course the main objective is to claim the 99 speed base. Take a look. Really good speed there. I'm so amazed by the fact of his attributes of such a speed base. No wonder in H2H when you met him, basically you can't really catch up. So let's compare it to my current LM. You can take a look. The pace, shooting, defending, and physical is much better. But of course, let's see how things work out. Alright, so this is SBC 4 for you. You can take a snapshot and follow accordingly. That's quite cheap players. I'm not going to go through with you to the market for that. Alright, so that's how you complete that SBC 4. Let's proceed next to SBC 5. Alright, there's another players that you can actually get from the market, and you can just fit in there and claim that SBC 5. Very quickly, I'm going through with you the next hot one, which is SBC 6. It's quite expensive. It is a money-losing SBC, but at the end of the day, you get a so-called subsidy back of 2 million. I easily spend, I believe, about 4 million or so. After getting back 2 million, I still lost about 2 million or so. So it's not for profit, but rather to advance towards the SBC 7. Alright, so these are some of the players to show you. The price itself is quite pricey. I didn't really spend a lot of effort in hunting for the cheapest for these few players. I just follow after some research online and follow accordingly. But then I realized this is not the best approach though. But there is no other way because the fact that they need like a limit of I think base players of 5. Although there are other cheaper base players, but you can't use because they allow only a 5 as a limit. So these are the really few good ones and the cheaper ones I can get. So of course, like I said, it's not cheap for certain players. You can see here this player, although it is so much cheaper, but we can't buy it because there's a limit on base. So let's check out the correct one. Alright, we found the player, so this is the ideal one that you should be getting. Okay, so with that, let's go for the next one. Just gonna share with you the course. You can see here is relatively expensive, basically because of limitations in the SBC 6. Generally, Real Madrid and I think Chelsea players. So those are the two teams. So they are really limited in terms of players and of course that 5 base. So all this actually force you towards these few players. So in other words, you can follow accordingly, but prepare yourself. You need easily 4 million to buy all these players and fit them in, but you'll get reimbursement after you're done with it of 2 million. Alright, so that's the amount of coins you need to prepare. I have about 6 million or so, so it's perfectly fine for me. I'm just gonna lose 2 million because of this SBC. But like I said, the objective is moving towards SBC 7. That's why there's no choice here. Okay, so we got in a few players, and now let's go for the next one. TOT wild player. This is the Thiago, the CB that we're going after. Not this guy. It's rather Thiago. So probably the price. Yes, I think it's because of the price. That's why you wouldn't work for the other guy. So only this guy will work. So this is another cheaper player you can get. Alright, so this is amazingly cheap. Mal as well you can get for a relatively cheap price. Alright, so now our last few players to share with you the course. This Nachos Fernandez price is relatively good as well. You can just keep on hunting for the best price. Alright, so we spent about 361k for him. Alright, so not too bad. We are ready with Nacho Fernandez on board. Alright, so that's the end of it, and we have claimed that 2 million. Alright, thank you for watching. I wish you good luck in your SBC. Goodbye.